we have made it to Sam Jones BBQ today to try some Eastern North Carolina barbecue. And some Cheerwine. What do you think of that one?
It's really good. Tammy, one of our patrons, gave us some Cheerwine, 0 and full fat. I'm won over by the full fat. It's really good. The staff here, as always, wherever we've been, are super, super friendly. It's a great vibe. Got some nice Western music playing in the background, or country. And
our table number is Willie Wilson. So we've got one of the greats.
Oh, wow, yes, thank you.
And then the potato? Yep, we're just sharing it all.
Yeah, we're sharing it all. Thank you so much. Thank you. We've gone for something slightly different, haven't we?
So we went for the plate, which comes with the barbecue, so the pulled pork, whole hog down in there. We've got some turkey, and we've also got the chicken breast. We did go for the dark meat because the guy on the counter did say that the dark meat retains a lot more moisture, so it's his preference. It's got a lot more flavourful. We've gone for some collard greens because we're down south. Gone for the sweet slaw. And one thing we've never tried, but it looks like Alana's going to, is a loaded baked potato.
Loaded baked potato. So is this like bacon and cheese? And
yeah, bacon, cheese, sour cream, butter, and spring onions. Oh, and we went for the sweet potato muffin.
Sweet potato muffin. I'm looking forward to the chicken, turkey, pulled pork. Looking good. We've been given some forks. I'm probably going to use the forks for the slaw and the collard greens, but and maybe the pulled pork. But
and
yeah,
the potatoes.
Yeah. So I'm going to be using forks.
Let us know in the comments down below. In North Carolina, when you have barbecue, is it customary to use like silverware and knives and forks, or do you use your hands? Because we were told that in Texas barbecue, you just got to go in with your hands.
Go in with your hands. What would you like to start with? Should we start with turkey?
Yeah.
I know you like turkey. I'm just going to go in with the hands. Do you want to rip a little bit off there, darling, or do you want to?
Oh, you can pass me that bit. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's just there.
Cheers.
Cheers. Do you want some turkey? Oh, that's smoky.
It's got a really good smoky taste.
That's different from any other smoked turkey we have had in our little barbecue journey.
I'm going to say something now. When I first bit into it, I thought it was a little bit dry. But this is really weird. As I start eating more of it, it becomes quite apparent it's not.
It's definitely not dry.
It's definitely not dry.
It's very, very smoky.
A nice smoke though.
What do you think, Alana? Do you like that?
Yeah.
It's a 2, is it? It's still a 2.
If you're new to the channel, Baby H's favourite number is 2 at the moment, so everything is 2 out of 10.
Okay, should we try some chicken?
Yep.
I might just have to, like...
Just use your hands, love. Oh, look. Ooh. Really fancying some chicken. Now, there was brisket on the menu, but I thought, let's keep it traditional.
Well, I was going to have some chicken, but someone installed the fork and is going for some chicken. Going all carnivorous on me.
Yeah, I'm just going to bite.
What do you think, Alana, of the chicken? It's still a 2, yeah? Solid 2.
Yeah, that chicken's good. Yeah, that chicken's really good.
Okay, I got skin as well. That is juicy.
That chicken's really good.
It's got a different taste to the turkey in that the smokiness is different. But I'm wondering if it's all cooked the same way. But before I go for the pork, I'm going to try a little bit of the sweet potato muffin.
Is it good? It's not something I would have thought of A, ordering, or B, actually putting together.
I think you'll like that.
Do you put butter or anything with this? It's nice, I like it. But I didn't know if you put it with something or just have it as a muffin.
It's quite nice as it is.
Baked potato looks really good.
I know, I'm quite excited about that one, but I kind of want to, with the collard greens, the slaw, the pork.
Right, we're in North Carolina, got to try some pulled pork.
So it is whole hog, so it's got skin, it's got a bit of everything chopped into this, so it looks really good. Yep. Oh.
That's very flavoursome.
That nice friend is by far the best pulled pork I've ever had.
Really?
I just had a bite with like some crackling and stuff in it as well. A bit of pig skin. So much flavour in that.
There's a little bit of spice to it as well.
Okay, I'm going to try some of these collard greens because you guys in the south talk about collard greens a lot and I have never tried them. So is it like a spinach, kale, leafy green?
It's not something I've been putting off, but we'll try it.
Okay. Bit vinegary. Yeah, it's a cake. Sweet potato. I believe they put butter and kind of bits of ham and stuff in it to make it taste like it does. I can't pinpoint that. It's a bit cabbagey tasting.
There's quite a bit going on there. I can't work out if I like it or not.
I'm going to go for a second bite to see. Like, I'm guessing, would you have it like with something? Maybe I'll try it with a bit of pulled pork. It's almost like a sauerkraut kind of taste.
Yes. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Like a pickled, yeah. I do like it. Would I be able to eat all of it? Oh, it's a little bit of a
I think it'd be too much
zing in there as well.
Yeah. Exactly as you said, it does taste very like sauerkraut. It's probably one of these things, if I had more of it, I would probably like it more. I don't dislike it, but I wouldn't be my number one go-to side. That's no disrespect if you like collard greens or this kind of style. Certainly no disrespect. I just can't make up my mind whether I like it or not.
Maybe cleanse the palate with some of that sweet slaw. Now I know this recipe is in the Sam Jones BBQ cookbook, so I'm excited that I can try that when we get home.
Let us know in the comments below if you'd like to see us recreate this back in Britain. Yeah, that's good.
It's sweet.
But not too sweet. It's quite light, isn't it?
That's really nice.
I like that.
I'm glad we chose that.
That is good.
Okay, would you like to try the sauces next, or would you go baked potato?
Should we try a little bit of sauce?
Yeah. So over here we've got the Sam Jones vinegar, and we've got the sweet barbecue sauce.
Should we try a bit of the vinegar?
A bit of the vinegar. So should I put the vinegar over here?
Yeah.
Or over here? Over here?
Yep. Oh, wow.
Very vinegary. I think I kind of did it wrong. I think I should put the vinegar on the pork.
Wow.
You want
That's
some?
strong.
Is it? Right, let's see. Oh, I really like that vinegar sauce. Did you like it? Was it too much?
It started off a little bit too much, but then it sort of calmed down a bit.
I really like that. I'm going in for seconds.
And again, it's one of those things, the more you have it, the more you like it, and you like that little kick from it.
I like vinegar sauce.
Now, knowing what we do about barbecue, it's always a bit weird putting sauce on because, you know, if it's a good barbecue, you don't need sauce, but I think with this, it definitely complements it. It doesn't need sauce, but it definitely complements it. Just the other one.
Sweet barbecue, yeah.
Sweet barbecue. Yeah, it's nice. I actually had a bit of crackling then as well, which offers its own unique taste.
It's sweet. Now, if I can taste the profile right, there's not too much ketchup in there, so it's not too tomatoey based, and there is a bit of vinegar, but it is really sweet, but not overly sweet. It's nice.
I like that.
That one's good.
Now, last but certainly not least, we've got the baked potato. I'm actually really looking forward to this as well.
I am too. Should we just go in and have some? Okay.
I reckon it's going to taste really nice. It's got those lovely little bits in there that I love.
I'm just going to...
Yeah?
Right.
Good? Okay.
It's creamy, it's watery. The bits of crispy bacon go well. It just builds that taste in your mouth. That's really good.
Yeah, That's good. I do like that.
I'm glad we tried a loaded baked potato.
It's not something that'd be on my radar, that barbecue joint.
No, but I have heard good things about baked potatoes here in the US, so. Alana, do you want to try some? Alana has already had some food, so I didn't expect her to eat much today, but I don't think she wants anything just yet.
No. I have to say, if you're in the North Carolina, Raleigh area, you've got to try out Sam Jones. Really, really good. Completely different to Texas style, isn't it?
Completely different, and in a way, it's nice that you've got different styles of barbecue that are so different but equally as good, because I would be happy to come in here trying North Carolina or Eastern North Carolina barbecue.
Come on in. It's gonna get it's a little smoky, little greasy.
Ah, that's what we want.
This is our smokehouse. So we load our hog at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for the next day. So what you all ate today began its journey at 1 o'clock yesterday. So it takes a full 18 to 20 hours to cook our hogs. We're getting tomorrow's going right now. So this is for tomorrow. It just got put on the grill. This is Lindsay. She's firing up the grill.
Lindsay. Did a good job there as well. So how many pigs do you reckon you get through in a week?
In a week's time, gosh, 14 to 20, somewhere in there. And then the hogs that we use are 160 to 180 pound hogs. So they're the big hogs.
Everything goes into the pulled pork, doesn't it?
We do chop, just like a different terminology. Like obviously with pulled pork, you're pulling it. We do chop. So we take the double cleaver and we chop it up. It's just more or less like the texture and consistency. That's the difference. The cool thing about whole hog is that you're not just getting the shoulder, you're not just getting the ham, you're getting some loin, you're getting some belly, in addition to the shoulder and the ham, so yeah.
So how many people will it take to lift one into the pit?
Me and Lindsay.
Oh, just the two of you?
You can do it by yourself too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's more or less like you wheel it on one of those carts and then you just kind of push it onto the grill.
Oh wow. It's a completely different style of barbecue because we started in Texas and we got to know Texas barbecue first.
Yeah.
But it's a completely different style and we were very intrigued by North Carolina barbecue, and I've got to say it's the best pork I've had. And I'm not just saying that.
Cool.
I like the fact that they've got a bit of everything in it, the flavour.
So if you think about the United States geographically, so Texas, you've got a lot of cattle.
Yep.
It's predominantly your beef, your brisket, your beef ribs, your sausage, because when you're trimming brisket, you've got a lot of trimmings, so you got to do something with it. So North Carolina, it's a lot of pork, so a lot of hogs. We don't do beef ribs, we do pork spare ribs in addition to whole hog. We do brisket as well. We do that on Monday and Tuesday as a feature.
I did see it on the specials, but we were a bit brisket out.
I hear you.
Smoked a brisket, didn't you, the other day? Yes. We did one here in North Carolina.
Okay.
We collaborated with somebody, so
cool.
We had brisket for days. So we were like, no, we're just sticking with pork and the white meats today.
Okay. Brisket for breakfast.
Oh my gosh. So we've got 6 grills that we can utilize to cook. There's only been a few times that we've had each grill occupied. It's on big catering days. But we also have an oiler that's manufactured out of Mesquite, Texas. So that's a rotisserie smoker. I don't know if you've seen one of these yet in your journeys, but they're kind of popping up all over the place. I don't want to speak out of school, but I think Franklin's got some sort of rotisserie smoker. So this is wood fired as well. We don't use any gas. The only thing electrical on this is the power to crank the conveyor. So yeah, so this is wood as well. We burn mainly white oak, just because that's native to North Carolina.
How was the turkey done? Because I noticed the turkey had quite a distinct smoke flavour to it.
So that's going to be in the oil. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, so we do our ribs, turkey, chicken, and brisket in this oiler here. We do our hog straight on the grill. Something about the way we cook our hog, and as the fat is rendered, it hits these coals. This one's obviously just started cooking, but as it's cooking, as it's going through the process, as the fat is getting rendered, it hits those coals and that flavor just goes right back up into that hog.
So this is the same style as the family's been doing it for years, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Keep repeating
yes, ma'am.
it.
Yeah, Skylight, the Winterville location, we all do it the same way.
Excellent. So it's definitely a different way of barbecuing, but the flavour's so good that we want to try it. We bought like a small pit barrel, like
a burn barrel.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
We bought one of those, so I'm not going to obviously be able to fit a whole hog on it,
sure,
but like a little bit of pork. I'm excited to try and get some good flavour back at home.
Well, and that's the thing about barbecue is that there's obviously different styles even here in the United States, like obviously globally there's so many different styles, but barbecue is barbecue. Like, I mean, man, like who doesn't like barbecue? There's respect to all different kinds of styles. So if you cook on a pellet grill, great. If you cook on what we do commercially, great. Like that's cool. Like, you know, it's all about getting outside and preparing meals that a lot of people are going to enjoy. That's the good thing about barbecue is that, you know, even here in the United States, the way it started, especially kind of in our little pocket of the world, started at the end of the day on a farm where earlier in the day they started cooking a whole hog, and once it got time to stop working for the day, they just ate a whole bunch of really good food cooked over wood. So
I know, I'm jealous because we have to work quite hard at home to get barbecue because there's not many barbecue places in the UK. They're cropping up, but that's why we decided to buy ourselves a smoker so that we can do it at home.
Okay, cool.
We'll try.
It brings people together, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. It's very communal. Yeah.
You know, the whole hog you can do in 18 to 20 hours.
Yes, ma'am.
And then it sells quite quickly.
Yeah, I mean, our business model isn't to sell out. We like to service our guests right up until the end, and we close at 9 o'clock, but are there days where we sell out? Absolutely. We sold out of ribs last night, like at 6. Wow. So yeah, we've sold out of chopped barbecue. I mean, we try to incorporate every tool at our disposal through analytics. So last week we loaded 14 racks and then we sold out at 6. So hey, this week let's load 16. But then obviously, you know, we can load the identical amount of meat and then have the identical amount of sales from one Friday to the next, and guaranteed we're gonna have too much of something one week and not enough the next. So it's like
the way.
Yeah.
And with the pork, once it's ready after that cook period, do you rest it or anything, or does it then just quickly go and get chopped and ready?
No, there's no resting period. We start it belly side down.
Yep.
So we're gonna keep it like this, probably till about 7 o'clock or so tonight, or an internal temperature of around 120 degrees. And then what we'll do is we'll flip it so it's skin side down, and then we'll let it coast overnight. And overnight it'll hit that kind of like 190 magic mark. And then there's no overnight pit person, so we'll just let it go overnight. And then I'll be back here tomorrow morning about 5:30, and we'll start the fire and we'll get it going back up to like 165, 170. So the very last thing we do is we crisp the skin. Hopefully when y'all had your barbecue, you had like kind of like bits of like the texture. It's similar to like a pork rind or like a chicharroni, but that's the skin. We're gonna save this for dinner, so the freshest food possible going into dinner. So what we'll do is we'll pull this heat shield right here, and then all of a sudden it goes from like concircular cooking to all of a sudden it's direct. So the skin gets blistered and crisp.
It did taste really good, and like I liked those little bits in it. I was like, oh, that was my first mouthful actually. I got it, and I was like, yes.
Oh, cool.
We're here.
That's awesome.
The flavor, isn't it?
Flavor, yeah. Well, and if you think about it too, like, I mean, that skin, it's just got all that flavor from the fat being rendered and just the smoke. So a lot of places throw it away. I mean, we put that right into the chop.
And what I do like as well is the variety of sides you've got here as well, because sometimes it's only like a choice of a couple of sides, but we were really excited to try the loaded potato.
Okay.
Because we've never had one in the US, and everyone says you've got to try a loaded potato, so that was good. Okay. And also collard greens. We've never had it.
Oh, I'm sure. If you like vinegar, you'll like collards.
Definitely was vinegar in it then. I did say vinegar, didn't I? It was all really, really good. And the sauces as well. Okay. If we had more luggage space, I'd be buying sauces to take with us.
Slaw as well. So
yeah.
The slaw was really good.
Yeah, the sweet slaw. And it pairs really well with our barbecue, so it's a sweet slaw. So it's 60 pounds of cabbage to 13 pounds of sugar. Like, it's a sweet slaw.
Wow.
So you have that sweetness with like the tartness of the vinegar from the chopped barbecue. It's just like,
it wasn't too sweet.
Yeah,
just
good.
right, wasn't it? Yeah, it's perfect. If we would have more room, we would have gone on to desserts, but we're quite full already.
Yeah.
Because we're going to the airport next, we thought we better not overindulge.
We're running a little light. We're getting our hogs delivered tomorrow. So we get 2 deliveries a week. So they'll come in tomorrow. We're getting 6 more of those. So we have ribs, chicken.
Wow.
It's an operation.
It is. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thanks, sir.
Thank you so much.
If you enjoyed this video and like what we do, let us know by subscribing to our channel, hitting that notification bell to be notified every time we upload a new video. And all that leaves this little British family to say is...
Take care.
God bless.
And see y'all in the next video.